Hello, everybody. I want to talk about emotions. Emotions are the outward manifestations of what you think and what you believe. Emotions can be seen, and for that reason, great care must be exercised in utilizing and displaying emotions. In particular, one should consider the following in relation to emotions and their impact. First, emotions show others, like your competitors, employers, employees, exactly what you think, which can place you at a competitive disadvantage and advantage, but more often a disadvantage. Here's an example. Negotiations. If you're a negotiator for a labor union or for management, or if you're trying to get a sale from somebody else, if you showcase your emotions in that particular point, you may put yourself at a disadvantage in relation to others. Therefore, great care has to be exercised in controlling your emotions in those instances, like a negotiations or a sales meetings, or where you're trying to obtain sales from someone else. The great care must be exercised because you could be displaying something that you would rather not. Another great example is a gambler. If a gambler got excited if they got a 21, or if they got a good hand in poker, others at the table may see that emotion and decide not to play on. So, emotions can show what you think, so great care must be exercised to control them. Secondly, is that emotions do control your actions and thoughts. Therefore, an emotional person may not think reasonably and rationally. In fact, some ways that you can gain an advantage over someone else is to make them, or to try to encourage them to become emotional. Emotions preclude your thoughts. They preclude you from thinking things clearly. We often say rationally. And this is why an emotional person is not the type of person that you would want to have who is representing you, because at some point they may not think through issues as well as they should. Third, some, if not many, appeal to one's emotions to gain a financial advantage. Therefore, great care and control must be exercised when others are appealing to your emotions, oftentimes when it's an overt appeal. There's great examples, both positively and negatively, of this. One of the examples that I like to showcase is the commercials that talk about abuse of others. And they play certain music, certain sad music in a way, to get you into a mood, and then they show pictures and graphics that appeal to your emotions. They're trying to get to your brain through your heart. Again, not always a negative thing, but you should be aware of exactly what's happening when it's happening. Then you can make a more rational choice. Some who have nefarious aims may try to appeal to your emotions, appeal to your heart as a way to get financial advantage over you. This can be quite destructive. And lastly, emotions can add great joy and comfort in one's life if used at the appropriate time and for the appropriate reasons. We should never discount or try to control our emotions in a way that we become emotional, unemotional, and to display virtually no sense of wonderment, joy, happiness, the great emotions that can rule a person to great happiness. Those are to be encouraged, but also at the right time. For that reason, emotions can be both positive and negative, but they can almost always be advantageous if used at the right time. So we've learned that emotions show others what we think, and so we don't want to put ourselves at a disadvantage. Second, we know that they control our actions and thoughts. Therefore, in order to behave reasonably rational, we have to control our emotions. Third is that some, if not many, will try to appeal to our emotions to gain financial advantage, or other advantage as well. And so we should be exercising great care when we feel that there's an overt emotional message that's given to us. And lastly, emotions can add great joy and comfort to our lives, so they should never be discounted or discontinued. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy the day.